Hey T Squad, it's me Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Baddies East Season 4, Episode 9 review. Okay, so we pick up where we left off last week with Rolly and Biggie going at it, honey. And Rolly was like, what did she say? What did she say she was going to do to me? What did she say she's going to do to me? And Natalie was like, she said she was going to beat your ass. And so Biggie was like, me threatening you? Me threatening you. I didn't threaten she. Are you done? Are you done? Did you get it off? Did you get it off? So Rolly mocking her this whole time. And Rolly was like, run up. So Biggie runs up and Rolly summoned the will of Jesus, Lazarus, Noah, the boat, the animals, honey, the apple, Mary Magdalene, child, Eve and Adam to lift that leg up and kick that girl center in her chest, dead center of her chest. It literally looked like somebody else used their leg to kick her. Child, it was a mess. She kicked the mess out that girl. All the girls was like, ooh. So Biggie had to step back and recalibrate because she wasn't expecting that one. So Biggie was like, hasta la vista, baby. Hasta la vista, quesadilla. Hasta la vista, arroz con pollo, okay? Quesadilla. Ay, 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 ay. And it's like, girl, speak English. So while they going back and forth, T walk in. Hi, everybody. Hi, it's me, Barbie. And everybody just looking like, what the fuck is going on? And so Rolly was like, you came to start shit with me today? And T was like, did you come to start stuff with me? Like, what? Like, so she like, I'm saying hi to everybody because they all had an issue with me, you know, being somber because I was sick yesterday. So let me come in the house and speak to everybody. So meanwhile, Rolly was like to Biggie, somebody get her a Band-Aid for her arm. And Biggie was like, what you talking about? Then she looked down at her arm and it's a big giant bite mark on her arm. Like, Rolly bit this girl arm like she was a honey baked ham. It was like she was trying to take a chunk out of her. Like, you saw the teeth prints and everything, and it was bleeding. Like, I hope that none of her blood get in your mouth. You need to go get tested. You know, you just can't never be too sure. Like, gross. So Biggie was like, yeah, somebody looked like you might have bit yourself. So while Biggie is trying to figure out if she need a tetanus shot or not, Rolly says to T, you know, why you ain't had this energy yesterday? Like, you coming in the house all cheery and happy. Meanwhile, Scarface then decides to start with T for no reason. It's like, what is your heart on with this girl? Like, please sit down. Like, you doing the most trying to prove yourself that you a baddie and that you about that life, but you ain't said nothing to Tasiki yet. Yet and still you want to pick on T, who obviously can't fight and ain't did nothing to you. Like, simmer down. So all but look at you funny. So get over it. So she wraps her hair up, and I'm looking at T like, I hope you paying attention to this girl wrapping her hair up. So she wrapping her hair up, and then she like scoot around the couch and walk up to her real slow to the point that security not even paying attention, except for that one that was behind T. Like, he was watching her the whole time. So T peeps her walking towards her, and T bags back. T did not want to fight. And that girl then still off on her, and they get to fighting. Now, did she win? Yes, she did win. She did, you know, win the fight. She snatched T's wig off, and, you know, it just wasn't nice. It was so uncouth and just rude. I felt bad for T a little bit. So after the fight, T was like, you don't even know me. Like, you fighting me for no reason. And T was like, you're a newbie. You sleep on the floor. You bottom feeder. You a effing loser. And the girls was cracking up laughing. T was like, you mad, B? You mad? And one thing about T, whether she can fight or not, the fact that she's so annoying is what makes her win. Because she's still not going to shut up with that mouth, child. So Natalie was like, look, we can't be doing this. I'm going to take the girls that I've been staying with to a whole nother house so we can separate each other. So on the ride to the new house, Natalie says that T was being weird when she came in. And I was like, why are you steady trying to push this narrative about T? Like, what is your issue with T? Why do you not like her? And it's making me start to low-key believe that, is the rumor that I heard about T messing with Lemmy real? Like, because Natalie got a hard on for her and keep on bringing her name up in a negative way to get the girls amped up about it. So it's giving me, do she feel some type of way if this girl is having a relationship with Lemmy? Because it's seeming like she getting special privileges or something like that. Maybe because she likes Janisha and it's wrong. I don't know, but it's some stuff going on behind the scenes that ain't really being explained on camera to me. So the girls in the car agreeing that, you know, she was on some weird stuff and this is that. And I was like, how is she being weird? Because she came in and spoke. Make it make sense. So at the other house, Tasiki asks Biggie, is she done? Like, are you done fighting? And all I could focus on is Biggie laying back on the couch with her arms above her head. And them titties just laying limp on her on her chest. Then the double chin is chinning. And then she got big pit stains underneath her arms. And then it's a crop top with the shirt. And then you just see the... It's like, girl, can you have some type of... something with yourself? Like, you got to know the optics and how you look. Like, you look crazy. Like, you already sound like a nigga. You look like a nigga. Like, everything about you is so manly. Like, girl, get some type of femininity to yourself. Like, you look crazy. And you look like you stink. And why you ain't going to get your arm fixed and wash it off? Put some alcohol on it. Put some peroxide on it. You just laying up with a bite mark and blood stains and pit stains. Like, go wash in between your legs, Donkey Kong. Gross. Like, ugh. So Natalie tells the girls in the Sprinter that their house is way better than the other girl's house. Like, she wasn't going to be staying up in no house like that. Her house got to be better, this, that, and the third. They get to that old 19th century house, and I was not impressed, child. All that old tail furniture. I'm like, why do Zeus keep on picking these ugly houses with this old furniture? Yeah, the estates be big, but the furniture be horrible. Horrible. So, Natalie, once again, when they get in the house, start pressing this issue with T, saying that she acting weird and this, that, and the third. Once again, making me think it's some stuff going on behind the scenes. So Scotty says that she just gonna bully T moving forward. I'm like, Scotty, you can't bully an ant. Ain't nobody scared of you. Sit down, Scotty. The gap in your mouth is harder than you. Girl, sit down. So the girls get dressed for the club. And Anna is starting to feel like Biggie is a little too cocky, but she's still trying to figure out, you know, even though she's a little annoying, because she was like, you know, I could be annoying too, but let me just fall back and see how old girl pan out. Now, next week we see it's going to go left between them. So at the club, they turning up. Bobby Shmurda come through, kicking it with them. Kat from last season and from BJC come through because they in Philly and everything. And T is in the club with them. And she didn't ride with them, mind you. Once again, she did not ride with them. Now, I don't know why she didn't ride with the girl she's in the house with, because she's cool with all them. It wasn't no smoke. So once again, why would she ride to the club by herself? Who she ride with? Because you know Lemmy be with them while they're touring. So it's giving me, was you riding with the boss? And then she made a comment, or no, Natalie made a comment about how T was there and she left early. Where you go? And then T said, I walked in the club and got paid for my walkthrough already. So you got paid separately from everybody else. You already got your money. Janisha, you better watch your back, girl. So Kat, like I said, popped up to the club. Natalie introduces Tasiki as Takashi child. And Tasiki in her confession was like, see, this that weird fake stuff. Like, here she goes. She know that ain't how you say my name. So they go to the next club, and Mariah Lynn says that she was kicking and having a good time until she looked over and saw Smiley bent over twerking. Now, mind you, she got a skirt on and supposedly just had a miscarriage. So you would think that she would be bleeding and heavily. So how are you twerking in the club with a skirt on? None of it's giving this girl is telling the truth. And it seems like on next week's episode, that's going to spill over into the house. Overall, I'm going to give this week's episode of Baddies East, I'm going to give it a C+. C+. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all thought. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye.